start streaming and post, and there we go. And let's see, once it ends up loading in, I can then check audio quality. And then after, save that, there we go. Well, that is way too many things open. Okay, yeah, let's see. Yeah, sounds like the audio is really good. Perfect. Okay, so now I just need to move all of this stuff out of my line of sight. Whoops, I did not mean to minimize that application as well. There we go. Then make sure that I can see concurrent viewers and chat. And obviously the board. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, let's get into this. Let's create a world. So we'll be doing a Hytale Lockout live stream. There we go. And then PvP is enabled on the offset chance that somebody does join us. Durability is set to 0 because there will be a lot of deaths. And after some testing that I've done with a friend, resource loss percentage on death is best when it's on 30%. So yeah, that should end up making it fairly good. And then I just need to make sure that the board remains visible. Okay, there we go. And let us, did my post go through? Yeah, the post did end up going through. Perfect. Okay. And pull this up. Okay. Apply settings. I believe that's everything. Yep. And then create world. This should be pretty exciting all around. I don't know what board we're going to get. There's 110 tasks that can appear. They're separated into multiple different categories, and each category can only have a maximum of well, it's a little bit different per. There's some that have a maximum of 2, so there can't be more than 2 of that goal in that category. And then there's 5, and then there's 8. 8 is the bare. It is the most that any category can have showing up on the board. And the goal is just to speedrun everything. And yeah, let's get into this. 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, so once the timer ends up hitting a minute is when we'll run. So let's take a look at what our goals are looking like. So we have reach build height, salvage a rare or higher equipment, kill an opposing player. We can't do that. That's impossible, so we'll mark that as an impossible. Kill 25 hostiles, consume a potion of morphing, kill 18 passives, shear sheep, sit at an adventure chair, craft a backpack, obtain 6 mushroom types, consume food 25 times, build a Quebec plushie, essence of void, 7 of them, that's pretty easy. Full copper armor, ride a rail cart, obtain adamantite armor, craft a totem, loot 6 chests from structures, tag an enemy with thrown poo, status poison, find dinosaurs, build farmer's workbench, craft lantern, obtain 2 gemstones, and build a Halloween pumpkin. Okay, I have the general gist of what we're going to do. We cannot gain tasks from in here, so let's go. Okay, so we're going straight out. I should have looked at the map. We need to head south. So our goal is heading straight to the Forgotten Temple. Any mushrooms that we find on the way, we will collect. And we will also get logs, and we do need mushrooms. So those are like the primary things that we care about. Mushrooms, we already have brown common. And yeah, anything that we can spot on the way. We'll grab wood once we get to the temple, because we have sitting in a chair or a bench, and the Forgotten Temple just has that. Plus, it has mushrooms in it, and the chests have probability of coppers. We also have gemstones. So there's just all around a lot of tasks. Okay, that's task 1, which is sit in a chair or bench, if I can just figure out where it was. I need to get better at doing this. Okay, there we go. Then it's we have 2 types of mushrooms, 3 types of mushrooms. That is not a mushroom. Let's grab the apple for food. We have that one. We ignore the golem for right now to see what's inside the chest. We did not get anything. It's T to... what is the button to quick stack all things? E. E is the button. Never mind, E is not the button. It's Q is take all. Okay, Q is take all. It's good to end up learning these things and practice. Oh, we got a weapon. And unfortunately, I am in kind of a hot water spot. Okay, then let's okay, yeah, that's going to absolutely slaughter us. Forgot that he does spinning attacks, so we're going to have to eat the corn in here. That gives us health regen, or does that boost? It doesn't seem like we can look at it. It looks like it's health regen, yeah. Okay, so now we're going to run back because we realize that we cannot face that. That is out of our realm of expertise. So we have 3 mushrooms. Now we want to end up rushing to try to find some more. And we're going to get access to our wood now. We did get a silver ingot, which that is used for some magic items. There we go. That's our wood. I could have grabbed sticks and plant fiber on the way. That would have been much better. I honestly should have, but that's just a learning aspect. And what am I missing? I'm missing rubble. Yeah, right now it's just really important that we get used to a lot of things. This is the second lockout that I have done in Hytale. The first one was really just learning the settings and getting them correct. We do need to kill hostiles, so let's... Oh, my shield is still broken? Oh, I'm so dead. I don't know why shield was still broken. This is going to be a bit rough. Okay, he stopped following. Yeah, why is shield still broken? I don't think shield breaks should be that long. Okay, any chests in here that we can pick up? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we need still rubble. There's some rubble in front of us. We're not doing too hot. Loot 6 chests. We're currently at 2 of them. Consume food 25 times. We've done 2. Let me mark these so that way we... Is it not this button? There we go, 2. And then we're currently at 3, I believe, unique mushrooms. Yeah, 3 unique mushrooms. And then 2 chest loots. There we go. Good to have these tracked, but I'm still not used to it. Mainly due to the fact that it's from an OBS standpoint. And I'm familiar with doing it as a just a windowed application, but I am not familiar with it when it comes to being in OBS. There we go. I would rather have a sword than a battle axe. Battle axes are nice, but they're not very efficient in my eyes. Hopefully there's a chest over here. We should also be looking at the map more. Oh, we have a zone 4 spawn. That's awesome. That would be adamantite equipment pretty quickly. Unfortunately, though, unless we're ready, that's just basically a guaranteed death sentence. Another mushroom. So now we're up to 4 of these. And no chest. At least down there. So let's now check up here. There's sometimes a chest up here. I don't know the full conditions yet. Okay. And then we do need to build a farmer's workbench. We could have done that a while ago. We just need stone. We'll definitely get better at this as time goes on. Okay, and then 20 plant fiber. Oh yeah, where's the bushes? There's the bushes. Yeah, bushes over here as well. Speed running is not my forte, but I do want to at least get more familiar with it. Okay, and we have the farmer's workbench, so now let's just place that down, and then we goal cross off. Build a farmer's workbench. Then we need to build a Halloween pumpkin, but for that, we'll need the furniture workbench. And my shield is still broken. What the crap? That is a major bug. Okay, furniture workbench. And that will also allow us to get to crafting lanterns. And lantern, we honestly should have been able to... Yeah, we forgot to grab a candle from the Forgotten Temple. If we grabbed that, then that would have been really good. So we'll just quickly run back. And still question why my blocking is broken. I guess we just won't be able to block for the rest of the challenge. That's perfectly fine. Also, note mud slows a lot. But yeah, we need to get some more hostile kills. Oh yeah, another type of mushroom. That's brown cap. That's up to 5. Now we just only need 1 more. If we could find a red cap, that would be awesome. I'm not seeing any other type of mushroom yet. There's a turkey. That was 1 hostile, so let's just mark that on progress. Then we do have kill passives. There we go, passive dead. We do not have a cook meat objective, so we don't have to worry about that. Could kill the mouse, but it doesn't give really anything, so I don't think it's worth it right now. There was a candle on the, yep, right over here. There we go. Now we can craft up. We have the blue glowing mushrooms, yes. Pretty sure I grabbed it, but I had to double check. And there is no other mushroom type in here that I just want to see. Nope. Oh, that's a fox, okay. Okay, now we'll run back to them. Could have brought them. That would have been better and more efficient. But a lot of it's just a learning process. That just do be how it works. That, I believe, is the fens right there. So there should be another mushroom. I believe red cap mushrooms can spawn in there. And then, oh yeah, kill passive mob. There we go. Forgot to mark that up when we got our food from the rabbit. Build a Quebec plushie. I'm pretty sure that we can get that done. I'm pretty sure that we can get basically everything that requires... Coolio, let's kill the cows real quick. And preferably not die to them. There we go. It's nice that they give medium leather now. Unfortunately, I don't have cooked food, so restoring health is not doing good right now. Oh yeah, it's right over here. So we're going to craft up a campfire so that way we can start cooking our food. Okay, campfire. Then let's place that down. Let's throw in our food, and then we'll need some firewood. So we'll throw in our logs. And then let's take a look at what the Quebec plushie needs. Cyan cloth. Let's see, cloth needs wool, so we'll have to kill sheep. And then we'll also need cyan petals. And then for our Halloween pumpkin, we need a pumpkin, charcoal. Got to memorize a lot of these recipes. Then there was something else in here, I believe. Quebec plushie, Halloween, pumpkin, oh, and then it was the lantern, which we now should be able to craft if we had logs. There we go. We have the lantern, so let's craft that off our list. Then we have some cooked meat for some regeneration at last. We're not going to be dead the entire time. And then let's pick up our crafting stations this time, not forget them. And yeah, we need chests, so we need to hit structures. We have a structure to our north, and then we have a large structure to our southwest with another structure to our southeast. I think we'll... Oh, that's a Quebec settlement right here. I think heading north is just going to give us a little bit more value. Yeah, it looks like it. And then we can cross over and hit this one in the west and then possibly go straight to Zone 4 from there. Now, if this was against a person like it's supposed to be, we would be majorly behind with how bad of a start that we were rushing off. But that's fine, and this is our last mushroom type, so we cross that off the list. Consume, whoops, I can't type. We're at 4 food because we ate 2 cooked meat and then our 2 other meats. Mushrooms can't be consumed, right? Yeah. Frog, let's mark that onto our kill another passive. And we did also kill the cow, which we forgot to mark off. I need to get much more acquaint with that. We don't have blocking, so I do kind of have to be careful. I don't know why the shield broke is still active. But we can manage that, right? Oh, we need to head more north. We ran past it already. We didn't have to cross the river. That's a little unfortunate. There we go. But yeah, lockouts are always fun to do. Obviously, it's better when you have a person to be playing against, but in this case, we're just practicing. If if someone that I am friends with ends up joining, then we could do PvP. There we go, berries, because we need that active regen. I know I have health potions, but using a health potion when you're not at about 45% missing health or greater is just kind of a waste. Oh, we're almost there, stupid rabbit. Come on. There we go. Now we get to start stun locking it. Because we're going to need hide for the copper armor. Oh, no, wait. Copper armor doesn't... No. I think I'm thinking linen scraps. Okay, so they can here we go. Multiple types of unique food. That's carrots. We ate one wild berry already. I need to mark that off. Then we'll need another berry to mark up another point on that. Then I need to make sure that I haven't missed anything. Yeah, no, I haven't missed anything. Okay. Now we need to salvage or raid the Quebec's chests. No chest in that building, or tree, I should say. Here we go, chest. And Q is to raid it all. And that is another chest on our marker, if I can find it. There we go. Loot 6 chests. We just need 3 more. Let's see if there's another chest in this tree. Holy crap, I went around everywhere. Ooh, armor. Nice, let's go. And that's rice. Rice is food. Oh, we have a wooden shield. Awesome. I still can't shield break. We're gonna we're gonna take ourselves out so that way we can get through things. We don't need the mushrooms anymore or the blood rose. So let's just cleanse out our inventory a little bit of a lot of this rubbish. Actually, we do need that. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to go up to build. Well, I would like to go to build height, but I don't think I can. We're just going to have to take ourselves out on the thorn bushes. Unfortunately, there isn't a achievement for death. But that's fine. Oh, and that was a 4 chest. I need to mark that. There we go. Okay. That didn't fix our shield. Oh, no, wait, it did fix shield. Okay, we can block again. Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, another food mark off. There we go. Okay. Now, unfortunately, the Quebec village did not have anything that we were really desiring to get, unfortunately. So we'll just move on to our next... Oh, wait, a structure right here. Unfortunately, this is a work in progress structure. Or all it has is the work in progress signs. And we do not have a quest for that. So, yeah, just want to double check. Yep. Okay, let's clear that off of the map. Just a little bit to our west. Okay. West and north. Yeah, what was that thing that I saw? Good. Oh, it's a Chork settlement. Well, we have a shield. Yeah, we have shield, so we should be able to easily fight them. Could have done that a lot better, but that gets us some linen scraps. Q take all. That's another chest. I should have the location of the chest memorized, honestly. Okay, and there should be one more chest here, which then crosses that off of our list, hopefully. Oh, did we get the single chest? Yeah, we got the single chest. Chork camp. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, we killed a chork, so hostile. And then we also killed that second skeleton earlier as well. Okay, eat berries so that way we can... There we go. Oof, that was a little rough. Okay, 2 more berries added to our food consumption. There we go. That is a bear. We do not have bear quests, so I would prefer to not fight the bear. Yeah, and we'll just head pure west. Wolf. 2 wolves. That's a shield break. We're going to have to manage stamina just a little bit. There we go. Dang it. I should have blocked. Well, then that's a death. That's really not good. Kind of mainly just due to being not good. We did end up eating food during that, so gotta mark that off. The death penalty is mainly just due to the PvP aspect. We could end up increasing it for PvP or PvE purposes, but no real value for it. We'll kill this rabbit for some raw meat real quickly. Ah, dang, we couldn't get the steel. But we were able to at least get the bear. Ooh, that's copper. Yeah, we do need a lot of copper. And, did we have the lantern? Lantern? No, lantern cannot go in hotbar. Or, sidearm. We'll go grab our death stuff in just a moment. We do need, it's a painful copper armor. You know what, that's going to take us a while, so it's just better to go. I was hoping that it may have just been the copper equipment goal, which is just obtain 1 of any copper equipment. Okay, another food. Where's food? There we go, that's 1 wolf dead. Dang it, I keep missing. Okay. Now we have kill the bear and 2 wolves. There we go, that's +3 for the kill hostiles. I can make a crude sleeping bag, or there we go, because it is about to be nighttime. We'll continue running west to our structure first. Is there anything of value that we can see on the way? I know that one of our goals is also to get obtain 7 Essence of the Void, which that's super. That's just like a single nighttime task. Okay, another food cross off. There we go. So we'll end up getting the 7 Essence of Void first, and then we'll end up moving on to the onto sleeping and making sure that the rest of our tasks are during the day. That's another food that we'll need to add, but I don't want to be near a fox. This is a hostile camp, but okay. Yeah, well, okay, we'll mark them down. Kill passive and consume 1 food. We'll make that consume 2 food. There we go. Okay, now it is just skeletons, so we should be able to breach into here pretty easily. Oh, I felt that's not good. Okay, there's a little bit more skeletons than I expected. Okay, we're going to back out, heal up. There we go. Get that regen. Oh, that's an arrow guy. We gotta book it for a moment. If I should have had my potions in my hotbar. And we also... No, wait. We ate the better food. Oh, no. Skeleton archer still aggroed. Wow, he does not want to relent. There we go. Oh, looks like his AI broke. Okay, that was lucky break for us. Okay, 3 more food consumed. We're definitely not doing hot, but that's fine. As long as it's fun. Okay. Yep, now they have the aggro on us again. Oh, Quebec helmet broke. That's not good. Ooh. Oh crap, we are not in a good position. There we go. Let's get the full regen boost before we go back in. There we go. Potion is not food. Okay, and then that was our 18th food that we just ate. We should be going for the void hostiles, but that's fine. I would like to kind of clear this place out. There we go. We do have more food, luckily. That's a crawler right there. Okay. Right? Oh no, that's a sheep. Oh cool, we needed wool. Wool scrap. I don't know how much wool is needed for it, but fox. Okay. Here we go. Here's our void crawlers. We'll eat. Mark that up to 20. We'll cheese this guy because they can't go into water. It'd be scary if they could go into water. Okay, that's 2. Nice. Where did the other crawler go? There's the crawler. There we go. That's makes us go up to 3. Void grub. I'm pretty sure that these guys give, yep, essence void. Okay, now we're up to 4. This is a task that should have high priority in nighttime just because of how easy it is. Okay, those are frogs. Let's aggro both crawlers. There we go. And we got 3. That puts us up to 7. Nice. And there we go. That's another task completed. Then we've killed 3 more hostiles. Oh, we did have the 4 skeletons that I forgot about. There we go. Really need to be on top of that. And now we're up to 21 food. So now let's head back here and loot up this place. Oh, can I not break in? Not through there, at least. Okay. It's pretty dark. I should honestly just get a crew torch. Offhand is really needed. Okay, nothing there. No hostile up here, good. Ooh, more copper, nice. Crude hatchet, that's pretty lucky. Oops, I did not get off that ladder well. Okay, there's nothing. Whoa, that was a mistake. Oh, there's our red cap mushroom. Yeah, it seems like we've need to just go up here, and then we've explored it all roughly. Okay. And there's no skeleton up here? Chest? Yes, there's a chest. Nice. There we go. Nice, another potion, which is great. We have a lot more copper. We have linen scraps. We have a fair amount of light leather. Now let's sleep through the night because we no longer need it. It'd be better to not... oh, and we forgot that we've looted all the chests needed. I thought I cleared that off already. There we go. Okay. Whoops, I did not want to mantle up. Okay. Next up, let's eat some more food to try to cross off our food category. Hytale eating is a lot, like you don't want to eat too much, is what I've noticed through a lot of just regular gameplay. You kind of just want to conserve it because it's just the fact that there's no natural regeneration or anything. So, like, if you get hurt, like, you're just kind of in a bad spot. There we go. There should be enough wood for the rest of our run, honestly. If I have the inventory space. We don't need the cobble. The logs are going to be much better because we need it for cooking and other things. We'll eat another carrot just to top off our health and put us up to 23. Okay, now we have a shield. There is a settlement here. I want to try to get some better gear. It's very risky rushing Zone 4 without proper equipment, but it does have... yeah, we can discard that. It does have the advantage that if you do manage to pull it off successfully, it is a major advantage. Now we need the blue for that. But we'll also get shears. How much iron do I have? Iron ingots. I have 0. I just realized I did also leave some silver, and I think one of our quests, yeah, craft a totem. I can't remember what totems fully cost. This is unfortunately the downside with also going to Zone 4 is that you have to cross the ocean. And that is a lot slower. But we can see if we can try to find something while we're on the way. Oh, we should have also been looking for a mine shaft, honestly. A mine shaft would have been very good. It's kind of odd because when I was doing this with my friend, and I was playing just a lot smarter, so it could be the fact that like there was the under pressure element, and when that aspect doesn't exist, it's just creating a worse play possibly, but I'm unsure. There's just a lot of I need to lock in to climb up for a moment. There we go. Okay, that's iron. We do need iron and stuff. But our primary objective is to head south and hit this structure. Because our goal is to hit a thorium pickaxe. Or a cobalt pickaxe. And just a weapon. Yeah, we do not win any fight here. This is just basically a run in and hope that we get lucky. It's really lucky to get a Zone 4 start, because I don't think that they're guaranteed. Oh, ooh, that was careful. The Zone 4 is also so risky, because if you're not careful, you will fall into a lava pit. Where's the structure? Okay, it's just right next to us. Awesome. We finally made it. Going in with no equipment, though, I probably wouldn't recommend. Who knows? It could actually be really good just straight beelining. Oh, thorium chestplate. Nice. Crap, what's the rubbish I don't need? There we go. We already have some defense. Wasn't this a... No, it's not a two-story building. Okay. Gotta be very careful, because a single hit from most enemies would end up taking us out. Cobalt, that's good. We do need Essence of Fire. On the offset chance that we do have to end up crafting ourselves. Okay, then we'll go into this building. I'm finding it really strange that we're not finding hostels, but I'm all for that. Oh, there we go. We got the thorium pickaxe. That's what we needed. And then we'll take this potion. We'll replace it with the yellow petals. So there we go. We are now in a great point where we can now start mining adamantite. And that will allow us to reach the adamantite goal. Well, the reason that I did end up prioritizing that is due to the fact that if you can get better gear than your opponents, then you can just mainly focus on hunting them down. And use that to gain an advantage over them. Which buildings have I not run into? Pretty sure this one. Possibly already did run into this one. Hey, yeah, we ran into this one. Oh man, I don't have Okay, here we go. We have not been over on this side, I believe. My sense of direction is kind of just really horrific. Nice. More cobalt. And we did need the Cinderclaw scraps. Nice. Because it's just obtain an adamantite equipment. It doesn't need to be a lot. Or just it needs to be a single one. Then we have arrows. And then we have more food, which is great. So let's eat our carrot. We do not beat the frog, unfortunately. Frog just wins. And I think that this might be the last. Nope, we've already been here. Okay, I think that we've already gone it through everything in here then. Each building. Dang it. There we go. Oh, we already got that one. Already got that one as well. Better navigation through towns would definitely be a good thing to have a mental note on. Okay, and unless we've explored that one, let's just quickly rush over past the frog. There we go. Yep, we have not been in here. Ooh, greater health potions. That's wonderful. Great find. Now we just need to make sure that we get out of here without dying, which looks like we'll succeed. There we go. And then we don't have... Oh, I was looking away for a moment. That's not a good sign. Okay, we rushed down spawn. That is our goal. Get the crap out of here. Yeah, it doesn't look like... Oh, wait, there's structures over here. Why does everything want to kill you in Zone 4? This is why it's never too good to early rush. You can get some luck, but most of the time you'll end up getting murdered. Okay, that's another consumption. Now we only need to consume one more food. Which might happen sooner than we expect. Okay. Any chest in this building? No, this is a building without a chest. But it does have a furnace. Awesome. Turn on. We're going to turn this into a temporary crafting site. we do not have a lot of the elements that we do need. Set respawn point. There we go. And then we just swiftly look around and hopefully not die. It was at this point for the first lockout that I did with my friend. It had completed at this point. Ooh, chest. Oh yes, nice thorium hatchet. And a new helmet. Let's go. And potion, more scraps, and a little silver ore. Pretty good, pretty good. Can I go down the ladder, please? There we go. Ladders are so finicky. Let's see, what other building do we need to see? We've been in 2 buildings. Yeah, so that building over there. Oh, I thought that was a ledge. Magma Rhino Toad, we gotta be careful. We are a lot better kitted out for defense than we were against the regular Rhino Toad, but even then, it's still very dangerous. This building has oh, nope, it does have a chest. Nice, we got some gloves as well. Very lucky. And some more heavy leather. Nice, nice, nice. I should have... Oh, no, wait, that's medium leather. I should have made a tanning rack. Iron battle axe. That is better than what we have. Light leather's great. No chest in here? It does not appear so. Okay, then this should be the last building. More adamantite, cobalt, heavy leather, and medium leather. Nice. We'll get rid of the... Oh yeah, we don't need the axe. Good. There we go. Okay, now we just rush back to where we set up our makeshift campsite. We should probably go down there as well. Very dangerous, but could be rewarding. Oh, we were already in here. Let's eat the berries real quickly. Oh yeah, we don't need the crude bedroll anymore. That will get us our last food task. Our last food to consume. There we go. And then... we run up here. We need to find the building that we've made into our... Yeah, it should be right here. Yep. Which we're still smelting up. Good. What the... How did I not notice this? That is such a weird glitch. Kind of really weird. Okay, we'll throw in our iron in there, and we'll throw in our adamantite in here. There we go. And oh, we also got Chork work boots earlier, work pants earlier. That would have been a really good thing to have noticed. And then we'll lastly throw in our cobalt ore right here. And then let's start throwing down all of our stuff. because we have reach dinos. And we're in zone 4, so we should be looking for a volcanic entrance. I'm not really seeing a volcanic entrance, so we're going to have to... Excuse me? It just ate our cobalt. Our cobalt is back, and we just got a free furnace. I'm just going to take another free furnace. Okay, we just got 3 furnaces from 1. I think that's the best. Oh, we can't place it because of the... Yeah, that's a really fantastic deal that we just got. A 3-for-1 furnace deal. Then, did we ever have an original chest in here? No, we're going to have to craft our own. Should have collected some chests. Okay, let's throw in all of our ingots and our leather. Yeah, the leather. Okay, as for the hides, we're going to need to create a tanning rack. Any stone. There we go. As we're going to need that for our backpack. Okay, we want our medium leather to start cooking up first, then our light leather. Since our backpack is... we do not have enough iron. We're going to need to hunt iron. Okay, let's clear out all the rubbish from the inventory. And also let's cook up food. We need to get our food cooked. And, okay, then more wood. Our charcoal can go in here to cook up our last cobalt. Okay, yeah, that should be good, I would assume. Care more about linen scrap, I would say. Okay, now we have all this cooked wild meat. Oh, chicken okay, the chicken turns into cooked wild meat. I didn't realize that. Okay. A lot of elements that I'm just not familiar with too much for Hytale, but definitely learning. Okay, now that we've done that, we need iron, so we're going to end up hunting for iron. There's some iron right in front of us and down there. We also see some adamantite, which we'll need. Need to be careful of the wraith, though, because he will absolutely shred us. I don't like looking down for too long. Holy crap, we're getting a lot of adamantite. Okay. Let's get our iron, because that's what we really need. 5, we are sitting at 2 and we need 8. So yeah, we'll just grab this one over here. Okay, there we go. Our iron goal is met for our backpack, which is awesome. Would have been nice if we didn't forget our original iron in that Quebec village, but that's fine. Just mistakes to learn from. This is our original pillar point. There we go. Now we can just mantle climb that each time. Okay, iron and our adamantite. Turn both of these on. And then we get to make our backpack, which is a goal. We should have been killing a lot of hostiles and passives along the way, but we didn't. We can make a Quebec plushie if we had cyan cloth, which is in the... Yes. So we need bolt of wools. And then we need cyan petals, which I'm unfamiliar on the location to acquire them from. So that's going to be a little bit awkward. Okay, 2 more iron and then we're done. And then we just need an adamantite piece of gear. We do have copper, so I think blacksmith anvil I think is the best one to try to upgrade. I want to say I could be absolutely horrifically wrong. It was indeed absolutely wrong. The best one to upgrade is truly the workbench. Okay, backpack. Medium leather. That's right, we were leather cooking. Okay, backpack acquired. Awesome. And then use it. There we go. And that is obtain a backpack. Perfect. Okay. We made a lantern already. We should be able to obtain the gemstones very easily if we head back to spawn. It doesn't say unique gemstones, so we just need to grind him twice. And we'll keep our bed there because that would be the ideal location to come back to. Just because we need the dinos. And we need to just get 5 categories completed to then have it be a round because it's first to 13. And then after that, we'll probably end up making another board, which should end up being a lot faster because there was a lot of things that we did end up learning from this one. So very good practice that we've gained. Thank you for your thing. Mineshaft. Nice. Battle axe is just so good. Okay, they're right above. There we go. I'm not seeing a mine shaft, so we'll end up leaving here. There we go. They can't hit us in that angle. So we'll just take advantage of that. Aye. There we go. Okay. Now we should be able to take out the golem. Oh, wasn't one of the things memories? No, we did not have a memory one. Okay. It's kind of good because we forgot to do that. That should have been another thing that we should have remembered. Okay, 2 passives and 1 hostile. There we go. Okay, and we did end up learning that the raw chicken doesn't turn into cooked wild meat, which is, I bet most people knew that, but I did not. And I am happy that I know that because that is one of the quests. There we go. That is 1 gemstone. So we have succeeded at that. And we can technically also find them just naturally in the world. Unfortunately, when we were in Zone 4, we did not see any. We only saw crystals. Which is unfortunate. Okay, another passive. There we go, another passive. There's light over here, so we'll go check it out. Actually, we'll kill the 3 turkeys first. There we go, 1, 2, and also, no, that's not the... We also need to find, preferably, a pumpkin and a flower that is cyan. For the cyan petals. Okay, 3 turkeys. Oh, we forgot to mark off a golem for hostile. Then I think that's a group of skeletons, or it could just be 1 skeleton. Ooh, a wolf. That's a nice, good hostile find. 2 wolves. There we go. 2 wolves down. Yep, group of skeletons. Good. Take a block first, then a swing. Ah, I canceled my animation. Okay, there we go. That is then 3 more hostiles. And I think that we'll end up cleaning out the hostile category now, with it being nighttime. There's another skeleton, I could have sworn. Maybe I was just missing a rabbit. Okay, guess there's an... Okay, we'll go kill the grub. That was the skeleton that we did get, though. Oops, I missed. That's no good. Perfect, another one. Okay, we're up to 23 hostiles. There we go. That's another big guy. We already have the arms, so that's useless. Okay, one more hostile. You know what? We'll take out the rabbit. We're close to completing the passives. There we go. Passive. Almost there. We just need 6 more. And there's skeletons over there. We only need 1 passive mob being the frog. Let's take that out. Perfect. Oh, pigs. Nice. There we go. That's another passive. Okay, now unfortunately, avert your eyes. The child had to go as well. Okay, now we're back to here. It'd be ideal if, yep, skeletons are back. Good. Oh, there was a chest that we didn't, loot. There we go. That was our last hostile. And the chest was useless anyways. Okay, we only need 3 more passives, so let's go find them. Ideally, we would find a spider to poison us, or a snake, because we are now in the fens. At least something to poison us, and then... Unfortunately, you're hostile. You're not a passive. Should have just used a or a torch to walk by them. Oh, it's so foggy, so hard to see. Any crab on the beach? Yes, crab. Or that's a lobster. There we go. Lobster taken care of. 2 more, and then we're there. Nearly. Oh, sheep. Nice. Okay, there we go. 2 sheep taken care of. Would have been nice if we could have also sheared it, but we don't have the iron. Well, we have the iron, but not a forge on hand. Okay, now we only need 3 more tasks. I prefer to avoid hostiles if possible. Unless it's a snake. A snake would actually be so clutch right now. Or a spider. That way we could get status poisoned. And then we're going to head back to the base. And while we're going there, we'll try to find the... Ooh, a moss horn. Wait a moment. Which... No, it's consume a potion of morphing. Yeah, unfortunately, Mosshorn milk is not what we're looking for. Oh, and I left my bucket. I actually could have made them take a drop. So that is unfortunate there. We'll go get the last emerald, though. And hopefully find some blue petals. Little squirrel. Do these give blue petals? Or, no, fully decorative blocks. Rip. Any though in here? It doesn't look like it. I don't know where a lot of the petals are acquired from, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll go take out our golem. Hopefully we'll have respawned. And then we can... Oh, cyan hibiscus. There we go. We got the cyan. Get rid of the table. Okay, we can find that just sitting in zone 1. And it's these flowers. Okay, mental noted. Okay, now we are at the gemstones, the Quebec plushie. And then I would like to get status poison or minecart. I think those are our last ones. Oops. Oh, there was a 1 block hole. I was looking over and I was wondering why I wasn't moving. Boar. Wolves. I'll end up observing the map once we get over here. Okay, we were unlucky. The golem did not respawn. Okay, so we're going to end up heading... We were in just a blue forest already. I think we may have been down... Yeah, we were down here. Here's a fens, I'm pretty sure that is. So I think we'll run over to the fens. And I'm not seeing any mine shafts on the map. So we'll have to just see what's over there. So we'll head east. Oh no, wait, that's where we just came from. We just came from the west. Well, then our best bet is heading over back. Yeah, we'll head back. We'll end up crafting the Quebec plushie. And we'll also smelt up iron, I guess. I should have brought the stuff with me because we have a backpack, and I kind of forgot about that. So that would have just been perfect to store the crafting tables in. That or we just keep going, because I don't think we're really going... Do I have the cloth? Yeah, I have the cloth, so... We might head back, but that's only if we can't find a mine shaft or a snake or something to poison us. Snake or spider. We don't need to kill that, so we'll just keep running. Man, it is so aggressive. Okay. Oh, we have a desert that's real close. Yeah, we'll actually just rush over to the desert. Because then we can get a Scarrick sentry, or not sentry, scout. That will be our poison. Oh, that's the big void guy. And hopefully we'll also find a mine shaft on the way. I know that we will at least find another forgotten temple. So that will allow us to get another gemstone. So we'll at least get obtain 2 gemstones and status poison. And then the last thing that we'll do is we'll just craft up a Quebec plushie on the spot. And that will allow us to finish this first lockout board. So yeah, nice and simple. That's fall damage, yeah. Okay, there we go. We're at desert. That is a void eye. We're looking for Scarrick scouts. Another void eye. Unfortunately, cacties cannot poison us. That'd be kind of an insane find if it was the case. It would actually be there's no no oasis. I was gonna say it would be insane if we could find an oasis with poisoned plants. That'd be another great way to poison ourselves. Yeah, I'm not seeing... Okay, this looks like it's a mine shaft. So we'll head over there. And then we'll have to cross the ocean. Yeah, I'm too deep. Between mantling and being able to crouch slide, though, those are 2 things that I think are just so amazing. Mitigate fall damage, and then being able to climb to higher heights. There we go. Hopefully that is a mine shaft that is in front of us. That'd be great. And then we can get poisoned. We can end up having ride a cart instead of Quebec plushie. Yeah, that ocean to the side of us is just completely barren. Is that a mine shaft? That is the question. It doesn't look like it's a mine shaft, unfortunately. But there's still more Zone 2 that's next to us. Yeah, nothing really here. That's unfortunate. Okay, we need to follow the... Oh wait, there's a mineshaft in the Farron camp. I didn't notice that on the map. Yeah. Okay, so we can get the mineshaft. Unfortunately, no Scarex. But if we go underground, we'll hopefully encounter a snake, and that can poison us. Can I please ride the minecart? There we go. And there we go. That's it ridden. Well, that was unexpected. I think that there's a high probability that we die. Unless I can just not get trapped in. Climb, climb, climb. Ay. This is not a circumstance that I like to be in. Okay, we'll drink the potion. Make sure that we don't die. Okay, nothing's hitting us. We'll hit the ride a minecart. There we go. No status poison. Okay, we're out. Holy crap. That was kind of a miracle that we lived. Okay, here we go. Scarix are down there. So we'll be able to get our poison. And then we just need one more thing, and that will probably either be build a Quebec plushie, or if we can find a Forgotten Temple. There are Scarix down here, but unfortunately not the scouts, so kind of worthless to go down there. I can't wait until we get boat functionality. Proper boats are going to be so nice for crossing water. That will end up being such a good change. Oh, was that a... Yep, there's the scout. Okay, we just need to get poisoned, and then we just dip out, and then we'll probably just make the immediate Quebec plushie, which needed wool, which we have, of the cyan variety, and then it needed something else that I don't remember exactly what, but shouldn't be bad. Now, I don't know how many water mobs are actually hostile in this game, but yeah, it should be hopefully fine. Okay, scout, which is perfect. Okay, we just need to get poisoned, and then we just book it. Okay, one shot. Just need one shot. Come on. Come on. One shot. There we go, poison. Awesome. Okay, now we just need to get to a safe spot so that way we can complete the last task. Okay, there we go. Poisoned, and since there is no Forgotten Temple nearby, so status poison, we will create a crafting table. Then we will come over here and we will create a furniture table. And then we'll come over here and get the wool that we need. There we go. And then we'll come over here. We need plant fiber. We're out of plant fiber. Oh, crap. How many of these plants give plant fiber? That is the question. Awesome. The red ones give plant fiber. Okay, and there we go. That is craft Quebec plushie. Place it in the world. And we are done. There we go. That is the build Quebec. So yeah, there we go. That is that board. Now we'll end up starting up a new board. We'll need a new world. So quit the main menu. Worlds. We'll delete this world. And then we'll make a new one. There we go. Okay, change the settings, allow PvP, no durability loss on death, and we drop it down to 30% resource loss on death. And perfect. Apply settings, create world. And just like before, we have 1 minute to assess our board once we get in. Okay. Reveal board. Okay, 1 minute to go over it. Die by fall damage, that's easy. Obtain an antidote, annoying. Craft a lantern, we can do that real quickly. Kill 4 unique temple guardians, so we're going to have to travel throughout the world. Potion of morphing again, which is unlucky. 3 unique wood types, that's really easy. Use a weapon dropped by an enemy, craft a crossbow, catch a common fish, consume 8 unique food types, obtain 5 unique flowers, kill 10 passive animals, obtain full iron, upgrade workbench to tier 2, status on fire. Okay, that one is easy. Craft a totem, obtain thorium equipment, obtain essence of the void, collect 10 memories. Okay, sit in a bench and chair, catch a rare fish, perform a shroom vault, furnace tier 2, traverse each zone, and obtain 15 essence of fire. Okay, where are we going? There's no Forgotten Temple nearby. Oh boy. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. As per usual, you can't use anything in the starting room. So it's immediately go break down a tree. We're going to try to get 3 unique types of wood ASAP. Okay, grab that. I don't have stone, that's right. Or the rubble. Yeah. Wasn't yeah, stone. Gotta go get stone and rubble. This start is a very awkward one. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we need a axe and that. Need plant fiber. There we go. Okay, and rubble. Okay, perfect, and that's our pickaxe. Now let's just get a little bit more rubble that we'll probably need. And then we'll grab our stone and our wood types. So 3 unique wood types. If I was placing off against an opponent, we would have already lost that one. There we go, 3 unique wood types. if I can find it. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay, and then consume how many unique types of food? 8. Okay, so we have berries. We won't be using die by fall damage. What other ones were there that I just completely failed to? Oh, Forgotten Temple. We see. Wait a moment. Oh, it was just the icon, or I'm just blind. Wow. Okay, that was a major throw, because that would have been a rush straight here, and then after rushing straight here, you immediately get 10 memories. You get a bench or a chair, and then you would also end up getting status on fire. Where the crap is the front door? Over here. Yeah, so missing that would have been a major throw if it was against a person. So we'll get the status light ourselves on. Okay, note that this one does not light us on fire. So that's interesting. Okay, well, we'll just go down then and get our chests. And then we'll go get our memories. And we can't kill the golem yet, so it's not even worth trying. We got nothing useful. Oh yeah, better mark off that we ate a berry on the unique food types. Okay. We did not sit in a bench or a chair. That would have also been a major throw. There are chairs in here though, so we'll just mark that off now. Perfect. And then no status on fire. Unfortunately, we'll discover memories, and then we need to just quickly run around here and get all of the wildlife memories. Are we close enough? Nice, we got that one. How many memories are we at? 4, 7. Okay, there's just a couple, like the duck. Nice, we got bunnies. Okay, we must have already seen the duck. We're missing the owl. There's the owl. Oh, we got a minnow. Nice, okay, that's 10 memories discovered. Okay, there we go. And collect 10 memories. Perfect. Now we can end up going out of here now, since we got all the main ones, I would assume. Yes. Okay. We do have craft a lantern, which is why I did end up grabbing ourselves the candle again. So now we'll run out here. Unfortunately, this one doesn't light us on fire, which is really unfortunate. Okay, any structure nearby? Quebec settlement. Let's head northeast. We'll avoid this Quebec settlement, and we should end up hitting some other good things all along the way. Hopefully the goal will be lighting ourselves on fire, and then killing the passive animals we really need to focus on. Okay, chicken. How many passives was it again? Oh yeah, there was also the unique flower types, which we kind of weren't being too smart on. So daisy. Yeah, if this was a, there we go, and dandelion. If this was against an actual opponent, we would have definitely lost. Lost all of these really easy goals. but much better practice at least. There we go, one more flower. There we go, 5 unique flower types. Let's make sure that we get all these sheep. There we go, that makes 2. And we finally found that spider. That would have been so nice the last run. There we go, that's 3. That's a bear. There we go, that makes 4. So we'll mark off 4 passives. Perfect. And then we'll continue running over. Because the Quebec settlement does have a nice quantity of food. And we've eaten 1 with berries. Let's eat a raw chicken. That makes 2. There we go. And then raw meat. This will make 3. And then let's actually kill a catfish for some fish. And then we have 4. We do have a surplus of food, so it's fine eating here. So now we're up to 4 unique food types. And I don't know how many unique food types we'll see in here. Okay, only entry point. Oh, light ourselves on fire. There we go. Now we just get the crap out of here. Awesome. Okay, and then we can... We don't need kill unique hostiles, luckily. Okay, status on fire, perfect. Yeah, no, we need to head north. We got pushed away from the right direction. We'll quickly raid into the building. There we go, just a little bit of extra health. Oh, no, that was a mistake. We'll just keep running through. We'll make it to the Quebec settlement. Which is just to our... Oh, that's a chort camp. Oh, boy. Well, we'll just kill some boars then for the passive food. And passive mob kills. There we go, 2 more for the... that. Unfortunately... I was really thinking that... Oh, no, wait, that is a Quebec settlement. Oh, no, I just got mixed up. Okay, good. Because that's going to give us a lot of unique food. And a temporary point to set up a shelter. We can then craft a lantern. Awesome. Okay, cabbage. We can eat cabbage. That is another unique food type. Whoops, there we go. They have a carrot. Perfect. That's another unique food type. They have pumpkins. And they have aubergines. Nice. We just need a pumpkin to finish growing. Or at least find a finished growth pumpkin. There we go. And that is our last food. Nice. Okay. Then we need to craft a lantern. Essence of Void, it hasn't become nighttime yet, so we can't obtain that. We need 4 more passive enemies. We have not gained a weapon from a hostile yet. We have a tree here, so let's take fall damage and die. We'll first set our spawn point in the bed. There we go, respawn point set. No chests, unfortunately. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I can make that. Well, then that's unfortunate. I didn't know that there was more tree in my way. This is a very slow death process. We're almost there. There we go. Death by fall damage. Then we just come out here, pick up our stuff. Unfortunately, that's just water going down a little. Okay, now it is a lantern that we need to craft. We need stone. Well, I haven't gathered stone yet. There we go. Okay, workbench. Perfect. And then from here, we then need to go straight into the furniture, which requires a nice whopping 4 more. There we go. Furniture workbench. And then, let's see, we should have everything for the... Yeah, should have everything for the lantern. So that's immediate. Craft the lantern. And where is lantern? There we go, craft lantern. Perfect. Okay, so we're at 8 tasks. What's our surrounding area? We want to go into the fens, because the fens are a great location to find mushroom shelves, which will allow us to do a shroom vault. So we'll just... do we need any more crafting? Oh yeah, workbench to tier 2 and full iron. So we'll actually take our workbench with us. And we'll take furniture because why not? I don't think that we'll need it. Craft a crossbow. Yeah, we're not there yet. Kill passive mobs though. Yeah. Oh wait, they had defenseless rabbits in here. Let's actually take those out. Because that actually clears out all of our passive mobs. Okay, that's 3, and then we just need the 4th one. There we go, and that makes 4, and now we have cleared out 10 passives. No unique temple guardians. That task would just take too long. We're not even going to attempt it. Okay. Catching fish is 2 of the tasks. Essence of Void, once it becomes nighttime, we can start going for that one. Antidote is outside of our realm of acquisition. Traverse each zone is definitely doable. Oh, wait a moment. Can you give me your sword? No? Okay. We also need some better food, honestly. Yeah, if we see skeletons, though, we should honestly fight them, because if we can get their weapon, that's a task. I'll take the corn, though. Corn ends up giving health regen. There we go. Making it a very nice food source. Okay, we'll invade the Chork camp, even though we are definitely under-geared. Because if we can get their chests, then that's going to give us major value. Okay, no chest down there. Here we go. Here's a chest. That was not kill an enemy and gain their weapon, yes. Yeah. But we do have a better weapon, hopefully. Do you got a weapon for us? Nope. Okay, we got that chest. Is there not another chest somewhere in here? That may have been a mistake to run back in. We'll just leave while we can. And we'll go straight into the fens. Let's see, I'm just looking at what the tasks are real quickly. Okay, yeah. Shroom shelf. Bingo, I see one. Perfect. Green mushroom shelf, okay. Oh, bollocks, a wolf. Gotta get away from that real quickly. And then I need a slab. Is there any naturally spawned slabs nearby, or am I going to have to make a slab? It looks like I'm going to have to make a slab. So that means I'm going to need a builder's workbench. If this wolf could just stop chasing me for 2 seconds. It really does not want to stop chasing me. It is not stopping in the slightest bit. Holy crap. Okay, there we go. Finally. Some leeway. That's nice. Okay, so what we need is we need a slab. So I need to make a builder's workbench, which requires stone. There we go. Craft that up. We'll place this down, and then we'll get a slab. There we go. Slab. And then we place down our shelf. Charge attack. Why did that not work? Oh, wait, that's right. I had to look up more. There we go. Okay, we've now performed a shroom vault. Perfect. Now we only have 3 more tasks. I am taking this with me because it could actually get me out of a pinch. I don't know when it could happen, but there's the chance that it could end up saving me. So I want to at least have that. So yeah, let's just book it straight through. And we'll head to Zone 4. Zone 4 just will give us a better chance of getting ourselves some iron gear and chests. Or not Zone 4, Zone 3. So getting some iron gear is going to benefit us greatly. And then we'll also let's see, what other things could we end up... it's the Essence of Void can end up being very easy to obtain in the Tundra. So Zone 3 is just going to give us a lot of value right now. Nothing too good in that chest, unfortunately. If we could hit this guy's sword, that would be great. Nope. Aye. Can I mantle somewhere? Here we go. Let's see. These guys, if none of them have a sword, but we might be able to steal some iron armor. Okay, we found the chest. Essence of ice. We might be able to use that. Okay, now we loot the chest. Nice, we found food. We did find some thorium ore. I need to get rid of a lot of this rubbish, I mean. Yeah, that should be good for now. It doesn't seem like there's any other... nope, there's one other loot. Ooh, copper bow. Nice, that's a huge find. Huge find. Since how many arrows? We only have 8, but it still is a ranged weapon, and it means that we can now defend ourselves a little bit more. Okay, so now it's just Essence of Void. We have a bow, which will significantly increase our killing prowess on that. We'll head west here, because that looks like it's going to be a mine shaft. And that will allow us to get our iron quicker. Let's see. We do need to craft a crossbow. Currently not really. Thorium equipment? No, we're not there yet. We'll continue heading north, though, so that way we can get to a zone 4, so that way we can get the thorium equipment. And then we'll also, getting to zone 4 will allow us to obtain our Essence of Fire easier. We could go into the magma layer underground, but I don't think that that's going to benefit us too much. So we'll just continue on this approach. So far, I would say that we're pretty close. Like in an actual match, a lot of these would have been taken. But I would say that we're doing pretty good so far for pace-wise. Mine shaft? Yep, that's our mine shaft. Perfect. Now, we do have some rougher fights. We are going to be fighting some Outlanders, which do hurt a lot. There we go. Ah, dang. This is not going well. He outspeeds us very easily. Oh, we die. Yep. Rip, that's unfortunate. I didn't see the legend until it was too late. Well then, we'll have to, let's see, plan out differently. We made it to zone 3, so let's actually head to zone 2. Because we'll at least try to start traversing the world. Dang, we also lost our shroom. Okay. Also, it's becoming our first night, which is means that we can start getting the Essence of Voids. Okay, now that I'm away from the bear, I'm going to go chop down a tree. Yes, and get some stone, so that way I can get some arrows for the void crawlers. I just want to make sure that that we can get some nice quick kills in them. Unfortunately, I do need to get away from this guy. I am looking for rubble, though, because we do need it for arrows. But we are not getting lucky with our rubble. Is that spawn or is that a structure? It might be a structure, or it's just a giant... Oh, no, that's a tree. Okay, it seems like we're going to have to be fighting. Okay, 3 Essence of Void. We need 3 more. We'll just rush them down, I guess. I don't see any more. That's not good. Ooh, Void Grub. That's actually perfect. Just what we're looking for. Oh, 2 of them? Awesome. Nice. Okay, we're at 5. We need 1 more Void. Nice, there it is. And perfect. That was our last one. That is 6 Essence of Void. And then we continue just sprinting south. I will say that stamina potions, I've never really figured where their utility would be. But if you're really just wanting to sprint distances, it's kind of the best thing. At least for a lockout purpose, it's really good. I would like to breach this place, but I don't think that we're suited up enough. But I might be able to slip in. Is there not a chest on this layer? No? We'll at least set a respawn point. Oh, looks like he fell. Okay, perfect. Daggers, I do prefer that instead because that will allow us extra mobility and some extra food for regen. Perfect. We don't have a lighting source, so I'm actually going to take this and slap it in our offhand. Okay, a little more health regen. We should be nearing zone 2. Oh, a zone 2 and a zone 4. Awesome. We get to immediately clear off our goal of traverse each zone. And then we can go. Okay, that's a snake. We don't have anything for that. If we're lucky, the zone 4 might have a structure, but I really doubt it. There we go. We'll just keep clearing due south. Nice, we've nearly made it to zone 2. And then after we get to zone 2, hopefully we can get some full iron rather quickly. Or at least some thorium equipment. I would have preferred a little bit better luck. But with how big that zone 4 was, it seems like we might be able to get some better stuff, but I don't know. And then it's full iron armor, so we are still quite a distance. Okay, anything here that we're lucky enough to get? I don't know what I grabbed, but we'll be able to find out shortly. Oh boy. Just gotta keep on running. Okay, mud, we don't like that. Nice. Okay, we slipped through. Structures. Yes, there's structures. Okay, we're rushing over. Almost there. This one will have been a much better run. Yeah, I need one piece of stone. I also have logs. Forgot about that. There we go. Yeah, having some light would actually help us significantly. Okay, which way is the buildings? On the other side, okay. Oh, there also seems to be buildings over there. We only need 2 goals, which if we can acquire 1 piece of thorium, and okay, also here's our zone 4. Traverse each zone. Success. Now if we just get 1 piece of thorium, it's automatically completed. So that's already really good. South. Not too much of a fan of these giant ravines, but we're doing good so far. It was really great pacing for this this one. Nice, there's our building. Okay, we knocked him down, which is awesome. I would really just like to fall. Do I have arrows? I do have arrows. Okay, I can just shoot the guy. There we go. Awesome. And that would have been essences of fire if we needed them. Oh, never mind. We're done. We got a weapon drop from a hostile. Which technically we just need to go and smack something, but that's easy. So we'll just go smack something and then we'll get that. We finally got the weapon drop from a hostile. Sheesh. Only took a long period of time. There we go. And still no. But yeah, there we go. We yeah, that would be game if there was another player. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Got a great run practice in. And then let's just go for at least one more, I think. We'll go for 3 runs. There we go. And modify the settings. We lose no experience, go down to 30%, and PvP. Create, then we'll reset our board. Okay, reveal board in 3, 2, 1. Okay, legendary fish, we ain't touching that. Spike trap is realistic. Sit and bench is awesome. Sleep in bed. Build Halloween pumpkin. 8 essence of void. Sturdy chitin antidote. Build chef's stove. That's a good one. Venom sacs is good. Obtain a shield is very good. Mossworm milk and drink it. We just need bucket. Target dummy work in progress. Science tier 2 workbench. Die from lava. We need die from lava and spike trap, but we're going to try to hit both of those. Harvest self-grown 2 unique crops and kill a lot of undead. Okay, so there's our structure that we're after. We need to rush straight there. There's a lot of things that are good. Okay, so 10 seconds. Build a target dummy, though, is something that we want. Chef's stove is something that we want. And sleep in bed. 2, 1, go. Okay, and we're just straight rushing it. We'll pick up as many sticks and rubble as we can along the way. If this was PvP, we would have crafted a weapon and already killed our opponent. But we want to just rush in, sit in a bench or chair, bam, grab a bucket, bam, come down below, loot the place. We don't have a so that's fine. Nice, we got some good loot. There we go. And then we're immediately out because there's nothing that we gain value from by going inside. So sit in bench and chair, we mark that off the list. And then we immediately rush to the Quebec village straight to our west. Unfortunately, we didn't get a shield there, but we can still get some good stuff. Is there a moss horn? We need to find a moss horn. We have a bucket. Nice. Drink the moss horn milk. Now we unfortunately have a debuff for a period of time, but this is while we're at least running over, so we'll mark that. And then we can sleep in a bed because it doesn't require the nighttime, it's just getting in the bed. It's like sitting in a chair. Ooh, that debilitating buff is just so bad. Moss horns do not move fast at all. It's a really negative one that you just want to get out of the way as soon as possible, because if it's like final goals, this is like one of the last ones that you want to have. I can't even go inside yet. Can I get a... Oh, nice. We're transformed. Okay, sleep in bed. Bam. Okay, sleep in bed has been completed. Do we have any pumpkins here? What about chests? I didn't look. No chest in there. Chest here, which has some food and some coal, which is great. Chest in here? Nope. Okay. And it was only these 2 tree buildings. If we could just get some wheat seeds from the wheat plants, that would be so super good. Nope, no wheat seeds. Okay. So now we'll go for the crafting. I didn't grab the stone earlier. Good thing that there's always stone right here, basically. We don't, we might not be able to get the trap, find traps potentially, but that's fine. What were the things that we needed? Chef stove. Yeah. Where is the chef stove? Why can't I see it? Copper. Yeah, it needs copper. Let's see. I'm just quickly looking at things. Oh yeah, target dummy. How could I have forgotten? Tree sap and sticks. Yeah, tree sap and sticks. Can't English. Okay, there we go. There we go, training dummy. Right? Yeah, training dummy, which is a target dummy. Okay, that's completed. Next up is our... We're not upgrading workbench to level 2 yet. Quebec plushie isn't realistic. It would be death goals. Yeah, is there a short camp nearby? Yes, short camp straight to our east. East, yeah. If it was in a, if this was a PvP match, I wouldn't have been able to get this goal. My opponent would have gotten here vastly first. But we're already at 4 goals in such a short period of time, which is awesome. We won't be going for kill and dead for a bit. Right now, I just want the death goals. Wait, was there not a pitfall trap here? Oh, that's so unfortunate that there's no pitfall trap here. That was such a waste of time then. Well, we'll just come and at least get a chest out of it. Ooh, nice, we got a bow. And then we'll go back and raid the chorks now that we have a bow. Whoops, I missed. There we go. Chork pants, nice. I don't know where I'm being shot from, which is an issue. There's the, okay, it's the skeleton archer. Can't shift click just yet. Oh, I'm out of arrows. I don't have a weapon. Where's the chest? There's the chest, okay. Weapon? No weapon, dang it. That is very unfortunate. This one might end up actually taking us like an hour to complete, unfortunately. Okay, let's see. Is he still chasing me? Holy crap, that is unlucky. Okay, we need chitin and a lot of it, and venom sacks. So we'll head straight to zone 2 to try to get those, and then hopefully along the way we'll end up finding what's it called? Work in progress signs and also the shield. Is there anything in front of us that we could slight detour on the way? No, but it looks there's really nothing. We're kind of just eating dirt. Nice venom sac from Spider. We need 7 of them. We don't have status poison, so we don't want to get hit preferably. These don't have chests in them, I don't think. Yeah, so we'll abandon it. No point in going down. Fair. We avoid that at all costs. Use a grimoire would be really nice, but we'll need a zone 4 for that. Which there is zone 4 that we could use. But, oh, Halloween pumpkin. Nice, we got a pumpkin. We'll just go over here, grab the work in progress sign. Nice, second venom sac. Is there any other spider nearby? Nope. Okay, we'll grab our work in progress sign then. The work in progress signs are honestly so hard of a goal. Just because, oh hey yo, this is actually such an insane find that we just got. I can't believe that we just found a Clops residence. Oh, we got a grimoire. Okay, use grimoire. Oh no, is this one of the grimoires that doesn't have functionality? No! It's one of the grimoires that doesn't have functionality. That's so unfortunate. Okay, chest, their shield. Awesome. We'll take that, why not? This is iron. So we'll take the free iron. Then I need to get rid of a lot of the rubbish that we have. Don't need a pillar. We have a pickaxe. We don't need a second axe. We do want the health potions, though. And then there's just the loot room, I believe, left. Oh, and more iron. Awesome. That iron is going to be real nice. I'm not seeing anything else in here. Too bad potion of mana is kind of useless. If we had the drink potions quest, that would actually be so good. Where's the downstairs that we saw? There was a ladder, I'm pretty sure. That or I missaw. Because it's kind of like the treasure room. Nah, I missaw. Oh, never mind, it's right here. Okay. Hay? I don't know if we need hay, right? Halloween pumpkin? I don't think so. But I will grab it. More iron, nice. Daggers to replace. We have seeds. Perfect. Yeah, I'd rather have the corn seeds. Actually, I'll just have all the seeds. And then we need... Yeah, I wish I had more inventory space. I don't think I need that, and I don't need that. Is there a crafting table? I'm pretty sure upstairs might have a crafting table. I just want to make sure that everything here is... Okay, that's the crystals. It's useless. Okay. If he has a crafting table somewhere, that would actually be so good. I'm pretty sure they do have crafting tables in their bases, but... I could be entirely wrong. Yeah, no crafting table, so we're going to have to... any stone. Nice. We'll just start dismantling his base then. Okay, and then we need the furniture workbench, which is more stone. There we go. Okay, and then we need a Halloween pumpkin. Yep. We got all the materials for it. Place that down. Halloween pumpkin completed. Quebec plushie. I don't think we have the... Yeah, we don't have a wool or that. Is there anything else in here? Build a chef stove. How close were we? Oh, yeah, we needed copper. Well, we do have copper. I need stone then. We're going to start smelting. There we go. And then we'll just place this down right here. And then we need copper, and we'll start smelting it with our lesser logs. There we go. And that will allow us to go for... There was something that we needed a little bit of copper on. Chef stove, yep. Okay, then we'll make a chef's stove. I need more stone, as per usual. Craft a chef's stove. Perfect. Okay, that's right here in my inventory. There we go. And because we crafted it, or it was build a chef's stove, which is what we did. There we go. That's completed. Then our next one is we don't have silver or gold ingot. Never came across. Okay, half of the iron goes in here. Oh wait, we only have that. Okay. If we had the cyan cloth, that would be really cool, but I don't think this guy has any cyan cloth in his base. But we can just double check while we're waiting. He has orange cloth. Can we go from orange to cyan? That's the honest question. Can we go from orange to cyan? Or does any of his, let's see, it doesn't look like he has cyan flooring at all. Okay, just got checked down in his cellar. Cyan? Nope. Okay, can we go from orange or any... Oh, that's black. Dang, that's... It feels so close. Wait, can we make white via... Oh, blue mushrooms. White petals, though. I don't know how we make... Yeah, I don't have access to that. That's gray. Yeah, unfortunately, no. Can't make it. So we just have a lot of rubbish. Was there a chest nearby that I can just go dump into? Okay, we don't need that one or that one. We don't need that. This is also unusable. We have a lot of seats for farming, so if we find a spot where we can farm, we're going to immediately start farming. And yeah, there we go. That should be everything. A lot more iron. And then we'll take our workbench and we'll take our furnace. Obtain an antidote. I know that we technically need a bottle for that, but I don't think that we'll be obtaining one. Okay, yeah, there we go. We've completed everything that we can do in here now. Now we just start running straight back out. We do have this mushroom, which we will collect. I think I needed one more. But I'll just grab two just to be on the safe side. Then we'll go grab our work in progress sign. Nope, it's on the other side of the building. There we go, work in progress sign. That's one down. Yeah, nothing. Okay, open up map. Let's see. We need to get our venom sacks and our sturdy chitin. Almost everything in the desert gives us sturdy chitin, which is amazing. The venom sacks will be exclusively from our lovely friends. I do have a bow, and I did get poisoned. But I need to not be fighting off skeletons, Sabretooth, and the creature. The scout. Dang it. Yep, that's death. And that really hurts the run significantly. Because none of our deaths were to gain value from that. Did Zone 4 have anything for us on this side? There is a structure. Is there anything that would be of benefit if we ran over there? No. Yeah, we have no value. Should have slept at the bed of the... Oh. Bed of the clops. That would have been smart. But instead we do end up losing a fair amount. It's not 50%. So, like, it doesn't take us out of the game. Oh, wait a moment. No, wait. Being here was actually a good sign. I just realized that we have crops that we can grow. And the task is harvest 2 self-grown unique crops. I wish I realized that just a little bit sooner. So maybe the death wasn't too bad, but still not good, though. Okay, where's a spot for planting? Okay, this one will be where we plant. So 2 unique self-grown crops. So we'll grow 1 of each of these. There we go. So that way, whatever ends up growing first, hopefully we get. And then we will end up rushing to Zone 4. There's not really any value that we get here other than a grimoire. But we could get, and I guess it's also just a little bit silver and gold that we could end up getting. And I guess also the die by lava. So possibly this could end up turning decent. 3 tasks. But our other ones are not doing good at all. How many of those mushrooms do I still have 2 of them because I grabbed extra. That's good. Oh, I almost got the leap out. There we go. Nice, skeleton horse. Okay, now that we have a mount, we can... Oh, I need to go settings. Where is gameplay? Auto step on. There we go. Having auto step off with a horse is not good. Whoa, now. Horse parkour. I didn't think there would be a day that I'd be doing that in Hytale. Okay. We're so cooked. Well, death by lava, I guess. We've gotten that one. Yeah, there's no surviving that. That's a lot of stuff that we lose, though. Unfortunate. Well, death by lava. Since we are by ourselves... Oh, 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1, 0? May as well take advantage of the sleeping. Even though the Essence of Void would have drastically been beneficial. But that's fine. A lot of these really are rough. A rare fish, a legendary fish, work in progress signs. Yeah, a lot of them are rough. Well, we'll rush back to the desert, or at least try to. And we'll try to get the poison sacks. Oh, hey, food. That's actually perfect. Let's see. Okay, nice. We don't have to go through the water. We could possibly jump it, but I don't know about the entire way. Also, I think that we might just go on the shoreline, because I think that's just flat all the way. So that would kind of just be a nice little speed boost. Okay, one body of water, but that's fine. We might not even have to go across or through it, yeah. A hawk. Hawken would approve. Okay, let's see. Both of those deaths were a bit rough, but at least the second one we gained value from. And it allowed us to plant. Okay, we're near back to our death point. If there was Shroom Vault, we could actually Shroom Vault here. Oh, poison. There we go. Oh, that's bear. Okay. Could have just ran straight, probably would have been better, but at least this gets the bear off my back. Wait a moment, why didn't we just run into the desert here? Why did we follow the water before into the canyon? That's an even bigger throw, honestly. Well, can't reflect on that, can only reflect on that. We'll just slip through here, grab our corpse. And is that a build? Yeah, that's buildings up ahead. We'll go get to it. Oh, crap. We might just die again. Ooh, chitin. We can get from this. Did we get any chitin? Yes, we did get some chitin. Cacti, we do not turn our back to a cacti. Unless there was a get poked by a cacti. But we don't have one, so... Let's just get to the scorpion. And not have the... Oh man, not having a good weapon is kind of rough here. Nice, Venom Sac and Chitin. How much Venom Sacs are we at? We're at 5. We need 2 more. And then how much Chitin do we need? 10 Chitin and we're at 2. So 8 Chitin and 2 Venom Sac. We have a bow, but we don't have arrows right now. So we'll clear out some rubbish so that way we can get ourselves rubble. And then we'll end up crafting arrows so that way we can go shoot down the the scouts. Okay, we'll get 40 arrows, which is... No, I didn't math that right. Yeah. Where's my axe? I could have sworn I got an axe, but apparently not. Okay. Okay, let's go shoot these guys down now, and then we'll go over to the Farrens, and we'll also raid this spot in a moment. But right now, I think just trying to get them, get the chitin and the poison sacks right now would be best. There we go, eat that. There we go. Oh wow, we are barely alive. If that, oh wow, we barely lived. Holy crap. We're going to rush down the building. Actually, no, we're going to rush down Farron's. They have a guarantee bed, that I know. I'm unsure on if there's a bed in the skeleton outpost. But we are going to spam eat just a little bit, because one of the Farrons, if you get too close, will try to kill you. And I don't remember off the top of my head which Farron is aggressive. Nice. Arrows. Perfect. Bed. More chitin. Awesome. Coming here was actually so good. Tanning rack could be nice. Nothing here. Okay, next floor. Hopefully, yep, chest. Nice, more chitin. Oh, a lot of chitin. Nice, we only need 1 more chitin. Or 2 more chitin. And how many more poison sacks? Okay, 1 more. Yeah, this is, this seems to be the play. Rush, yeah, rush zone 2. Okay, that's the venom sacks. Rush Zone 2 for chitin and yeah, there we go. That's all of them. Chitin and venom sacs. If you can find a Farron settlement, it automatically clears them for you. Okay. Did we leave our workbench? No, our workbench is right here. Okay, good. Because I do want to make up a tiny little base. There we go. And let's see. We need a workbench to tier 2, which I don't think we're going to really see. Can we make a spike trap? Yeah, metal spike trap. Awesome. There we go. Die to a spike trap. Perfect. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we only have 2 more goals. And that is an antidote. If we could find that, would be awesome. Open 2 coffins. Harvest. That's not really seeming too good. At least we're getting the iron supply. That would be good. To upgrade our workbench, but we need a lot of copper as well. Do you have a chest in here? Never learned if there was a chest in here or not. I don't think that there is. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, nope. I thought that that was a secret room. I'm not seeing anything really. We do have some thorium, which is good, that we could use, possibly. We're at 8. Okay, that gives us all of the iron that we need. Now we just need copper, so we'll end up mining. And this will allow us, let's get rid of that. There we go. Okay, we need to throw all of our iron ore in here, and then our charcoal, turn it on. And I think now we just need to go mining for copper. Is there a cave entrance that we can spot anywhere nearby? We don't need that death marker anymore on the map. It doesn't give us any value. It looks like that's a mine shaft. So we'll head over and see if we can get copper. If we can get copper, then that gets us our workbench to tier 2. Oh, nope, that is not a mine shaft, unfortunately. It'd be nice if we could find a cave of some kind. Zone 2 is just really good for copper hunting. Quebec plushie, unfortunately, without the wool and without the cyan dye, we cannot do that. This is blue dye, yeah, blue hibiscus. I don't know if that's friendly or not. Well, we'll just start running to see what we can find. Is there anything on the Zone 4? No. Not that one, at least. There's a cacti. I'm really just not seeing any form of cave entry. Oh, there's one over there. Okay, we'll rush over there once we loot this, because hopefully we'll end up finding copper. Okay. No copper. That's unfortunate. And what about... there should be another way up. At least I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's... Oh, here it is. I missed the staircase entirely. Is there a chest? Yep, here it is. No copper still. That is very unfortunate. Whoa, now. And we'll just rush up here. See if there's a chest somewhere. Nope, not there at least. Chest here, yep, but still not any copper. Really unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna rush over to the cave now. Okay. Hopefully we'll find something. Oh, cave. Let's go. We found a cave on our way to a cave. Do I have a torch for us? I don't have tree sap. Okay, we're gonna have a dark mining expedition, it seems. Not something that I'm too fond of, but that's fine. Nope, no thank you, snake. Any copper down here? Really hope... Nope, we're not dealing with that. We don't exactly have weaponry. That's iron. We have all the iron that we need. There's copper. Nice. Any other copper that we can get lucky and find? How much are we at? We're currently sitting at 6 copper. And we need 20 copper. I think that we have... Oh, no, we're a little short on the linen scrap. But that's fine. We can just fight a skeleton. The copper, though, is something that we do just have to kind of find, though. Okay, copper reflection. Perfect. Now, I believe that puts us to 8 total copper. Yep, okay. None of that's useful, but do we see any copper? Nope. This is really... Oh, there's copper. Perfect. I was gonna say, this is kind of rough. Like, it's normally so easy to find copper in these caves. Well, there's the iron, which is always great to see. Just not right now. Oh, 2 coffins. I bet that we can... We're just gonna drink a potion and act like that never happened. Oh crap, we have a inferno skeleton nearby us. What is some garbage that I don't need? That. Where's the food in our inventory? Here we go. Copper bow, that is much better. Well, we have all the linen scrap that we needed, but I think we got very unfortunate to not find a, Ooh, copper shield, that's much better. Oh wait, gold and silver, gold and silver. Oh yes, we just completed another task. Awesome, let's go. Okay, so we have the gold and silver, and then we have nothing really. If we could just get copper, then we can complete the last task. That's the only thing that we really have to hunt for. There we go. Kill the rat. Is that copper right in front of us? It sure looks like it. That is iron. Yay. When all you need is a little copper and you can't find it. Okay, let's start heading up. We'll get back to base so that way we can get the gold and silver achievement crossed off, and then we'll come to a different cave, I think. Oh yeah, where's the... I think it's this way. I might be slightly lost. A Scarrick nest is not the way. We do... Oh boy, that's a scorpion. Here we go, this is the right way, I think. Yep, we're back to this room. Now we just need to get up and find copper in the process. So we fell down. That's an important thing to note. We fell down right here. We might just be able to climb up. Just seeing... Not like that, though. Where's some blocks? We have sandstone. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's so dark though. That's the biggest issue that we have right now. It's so dark that we just keep falling. Okay, there we go. Now we continue ascending, and if we can find a few more veins of copper, that'd be awesome. If not, then that will be a little unfortunate. Okay, there's the surface. Let's try to find just a little copper real quick, though. We've already been here already. What about through this segment? It's very greedy, but if we can get the copper, then we'll be done. Here we go, copper. It's at least one piece of copper, which isn't great, but better than nothing. Okay, we have a lot of skulls. I don't know if this could be a skeleton trap, though. Where it just spawns in a crap ton of skeletons. Yeah, I better not get lost. Oh, Aye, aye. Okay, back this way. And then we come up through this gap. Not through that gap. Here we go. Oh, nice copper. This definitely was not the way that we were then. But we'll at least see if it takes us to the surface. Okay, we're currently at 13 copper. We need 7 more. If we can get 7 more, then we can complete this run. Unfortunately, slower than our second run. Our first run was just really long. Not a very good run. And this run seems to be like it will be on a little bit faster, possibly. The rats. Oh. Coffin? No, just some torches. Can I offhand this? That is a question that I really want to know. We don't need these anymore. Yes, I can offhand this. Okay, perfect. We have light. And that is a snake. And that is a scarek. We gotta keep on running. Oh, hey, we've been here before. We were looking down at it. So this is a different perspective. We never came down here, so there could be just a little bit of copper. Hopefully. That, or it was this segment. Well then, that's a little awkward. Okay, that's 2. 3. Nice, we just need 4 more copper. And then we just need to make it back up to the surface. And then we complete this. With at least possibly a sub-hour time. 2:18. Nope. We are getting the crap out of there. And there's our last copper, hopefully. As long as it's 2, then we're done. Yeah, of course it's only 1. Okay, we only need 1 more copper. It's kind of insane how unlucky we are with finding just a single copper. There it is. Okay, now we just need to make it back up to the surface. We will not be getting a sub 1 hour run, it seems. Let's also just hope to be able to find a exit. Oh, there's an exit. Nice. Okay, where is our refuge that we've... Okay, it's all south. Yep, it's in sight. Perfect. Okay. We just gotta get there, and then smelt up all of our ores, and then we're done. 2 tasks in 1 mining trip. Not great of a time, but not bad at least. Oh, that's a camel. Okay, I thought it was a saber tooth, and I was about to say if I die here. We have a bed not far, but that'd still be rough having to just run back right at the very end. Okay, and here we are. On day 2, we should be completing all these tasks. Now we just need to go into our house, turn on the forge, smelt up our copper. We should have enough total iron. Yep, total iron is set. We have all the linen scrap, so throw that in there. And then we need to smelt the gold. And we have the silver bar that we already need. We only need 1. Let's actually smelt up the singular gold. Okay, singular gold. We now have gold and silver. Perfect. And then it is just smelting up this final bit of copper. Did I miscount? I'm really hoping I didn't miscount our copper. That's 14. Oh no, I may have miscounted the copper by 1. To be able to upgrade. Well then, seems like we're going back underground. Yep, we need 1 more copper. I don't know of an enemy that would drop us a singular copper. Is there a hole in the ground relatively nearby? I know that we saw a cave over here. I'm just going to sprint there, I guess. Oh, there's our copper. Nice. We got so lucky. It was right in front of us. And there we go. Now we can just sprint back. And then we can get this done. And then after that, I'll probably end up ending stream. Getting 3 runs in. Pretty good. Okay, last copper, and we just dump in all of our wood, and then we're done. Okay, almost there. Super close. The only equipment that we got that entire time was the Chork Warrior Pants. Wow. And it does increase charged attack damage, which is pretty nice. So we were feeling its benefit that entire time, at least. But yeah, here we are. One more, and then we are just needing to upgrade. And there we go. 20 and... Oh, it required 30 copper. We are not done. Okay, we're going back out. Well then, oh yeah, do I have the linen scrap in my inventory? No, I don't. Okay. Okay, 10 more copper. We miscounted. That is a little bit saddening, but we're almost there. We just gotta find a little copper. Oh yeah, we got the poison. That's awful. Flamingo. Man, this thing is... Yeah, we're 100% dying. Nope. Maybe not. Holy crap, we're barely staying alive. Okay, we got away. Okay, so I didn't see any copper sticking out. And that's a cacti who wants to kill me. That's fun. We gotta find underground. Again. I was hoping to get all the ores from like chests and stuff, but we were not lucky at all. Oh, it's a scarab. Yeah, I'm 100% dead here. Maybe. I might be able to survive. There we go. Okay. Dang it. Ah, that's so awkward. Okay, where did we die? We died right here, so let's make that as a marker. It's to our west. We didn't lose anything, really. Yeah, maybe we'll just look around for more caves. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Luckily, we weren't holding anything of value, I don't believe. We lost food. We lost, I believe, a potion. Oh, not again. We're... Oh, cave. Perfect. Do I have cooked food? Yes, I have grilled fish. Okay, poison is done. Now we just need to find... Not a snake. Yeah, we're going to die a million times is what it feels like. Any copper? Well, that's fantastic. A dead end. We're in... We are not making time at all, unfortunately. This run is going to be slower. Is there something that we could have? There's only one. Well, no, wait. There's a better option. There's a better option that I just realized, and we can easily do this. We just got to get out of here, get back alive. Then we're going to use our iron, and we're going to craft a shovel. With the shovel, we are going to mine up a crap ton of dirt and sand. And then we're going to just pillar straight up into the sky for our last goal. That is the way that we're going to end it. Because at this rate, I don't think we're hitting the copper. Okay, shovel. Light leather, that's fine. We can, we have the leather. Yeah. We just need to put it in here. Okay, how much do we need? We need 2 more. If I didn't die, it would have been probably there. And then we're just going to sleep while that finishes. So that way we can get to our... get into day so we can see just a little bit better. And also light ourselves on fire as per usual. Okay, that's 1. We just need 1 more, and then we can craft up our shovel and go to build height. We're going to need a lot of blocks. Okay, and shovel should work perfectly fine on these types of blocks, soil blocks. Yep. I really don't know how the shovel works, honestly. It has such a weird hitbox. Oh, I think it might be the literal physical hitbox that you're swinging, maybe? I really can't tell. I feel like if you learned how the shovel works, it would turn into being a really good tool. But I sure don't understand how the shovel works. There we go. Okay, is this enough blocks? No. Well, it probably is, but I want to be on the safe side. Okay, there we go. Now we're going up to the world height. We should have enough blocks to clear it, hopefully with ease. And if we don't clear it with ease, then we're going to be short by just a couple blocks. I don't think world height is that high, though. So I think that we should be fine, but can always be wrong. We might be cutting it very close. Oh, this is very nerve-wracking. We did not clear it. Oh, crap. That's awkward. We can still make use of this pole, though, I think. But we do have to jump back down. Hopefully living in the water? No, yeah, we die. Okay, we need more blocks. We need every block that we got. That is very unfortunate that we got so high only for it to not be enough. But we can still take use of this pillar, I think. But we need a lot more blocks. Okay. Before we had about two stacks of blocks. So hopefully this time we'll end up having a decently sized more quantity. And then we'll also be using the pillar as much as we can. Also, settings, I need to turn off the auto step. Auto step is honestly like my least favorite setting in the game. Yeah, there we go. Breaking so much more blocks. Okay. And we had nearly 2 stacks before, and it was not enough. So we're going to exceed the 2 stacks, while still also using the pillar as a bonus. Okay, 2 stacks, and we have a fair chunk extra, but I don't think it's enough. Oh, can I please break the blocks, game? Thank you. Okay, I think that we have enough blocks to make it now. Because I really would like to complete this task, and I don't exactly want to give up. Okay, here we go. So we place a block. Wait, is sand a gravity block? It's a gravity block. Well then, we have enough blocks now. That's definitely for sure. Unfortunately, because we did use some solid blocks up above, there is a giant pillar in the sky that we didn't get to renew, but that's fine. Okay. Almost there. And this time we should easily clear it, just because we have 2 additional stacks of dirt. Like, there should be 0 chance that we don't clear it. We'll also end up learning how far we didn't clear it by. Wow, we didn't clear it by, or get to it by quite a distance. Okay, there we go. We're at world height. Can't place any further. And there we go. Done. We did it after 1 hour and 17 minutes for this run. That was a not good run. Oh, but I'm happy that we finally completed it. Well, I guess I'll just make an outro up here. Fare the well. It was a blast trying to get this goal for so long. But yeah, that will be the end of it. Stay safe and farewell. I just need to figure out where the off button is.